what do they love more, Paul, than some days off from school?
Well, I don't know. Maybe some wild action.
That's right. Spring break just got a little more slithery. There's a show that you guys can catch during your vacation that will make you think that you know everything about exotic animals, but actually it takes it to another level.
Yeah, it takes it to a whole nother level. You know, there's definitely a lot to see out at the snake farm. And I've got a question for you, Clarke. Who were you hanging out with a while ago?
So, you know, I'm used to hanging out with some scaly friends, but this one is very furry. Her name is Chili, and we're hanging out at Animal World and Snake Farm, and we were talking about fuzzy animals. So tell me about Miss Chili.
So Chili is a red ruff lemur, just one of many dozens of species of lemurs that are only found on the island of Madagascar. But what's special about Chili is she's been raised with a lot of human interaction, and she's just one of many animals that we have here that guests can come and do personal animal encounters with, just like we're doing here. Opportunities to pet her, learn a whole lot about different lemur species, and even get pictures. She loves to climb on people's laps, just like this. She just loves attention.
She was very hungry, and you've been giving her all the treats this morning. She's been on her best behavior.
That's right. She absolutely loves her banana.
Why is
And
it
she's
so
like,
important for
"Where's
you guys
my banana?"
to have experiences like this for kids where they can really get up close and personal?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's so important as our world is just getting overtaken by a human population, and we're building on, you know, where they're native. It's just so important that we get kids up close and personal with these animals at a young age. Then they're going to start to really want to take care of wildlife and stuff when they grow up.
That's
the kids are really our focus here in conservation.
And you have other animals here as well. There's camels, there's bison, there's chickens I got to meet. They're eating breakfast earlier this morning, but you also have foxes.
That's right. Here, let's go ahead and let me do a little swapperoo here.
Goodness.
All right, Chili, you've been so good.
Oh, yes, girl. Thanks for hanging out. We color
Now,
coordinated as well.
we're gonna put Joe in your lap here.
Oh, Joe.
And Joe is a fennec fox, and you can see he is itty bitty. This is actually the smallest canine species that's found naturally on the planet. So they top out about 3 pounds.
Why are his ears so big?
Well, for a couple reasons. Obviously, they need good hearing, right? So that's going to help them find little animals burrowing under the sand and stuff like that. But what people don't realize is these giant ears are actually full of blood vessels and veins. So while they're native to Sahara Desert out in Africa, it's extremely hot. Blood flows through those veins, cools off, and then re-enters their body. So where our domestic dogs will pant to cool themselves off, they have that blood that flows through their ears that just returns to their body.
It's so funny you say that, because my dog, whenever he does pant, I think, oh, he's happy to see me. No, he's really cooling off a lot of the time. It's funny. So we can also feed the animals as well. Some of them we can't, but to get that experience, what animals can kids feed?
That's right. So we have capybara encounters where people go in with the capybara. Obviously, the foxes and lemurs are a big hit. Camel feedings. We have a petting zoo where you can go in. Oh, and my favorite is we have these baby micro mini zebu cattle in the petting zoo. Like, talk about a cow that's just like this itty bitty. Totally adorable.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then, of course, spring break, you have quite a few shows going on.
That's right. For spring break, we have a whole new show lineup. So if you've been here before, it's unlike any other time. But we actually have shows every 30 minutes that are hands-on opportunities. We get you up close and personal with animals, just like Joe, our little fennec fox here, who is like, man, I've been up all night. It is time to sleep.
He said it's time to go to sleep. He's too precious. This is really cool. And so, of course, for these experiences, do they need to be scheduled in advance, or can people just come up?
We encourage people to book online. It's a little easier than just standing in line here to book. But you can go to our Facebook page, Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo, or our website, AWSFZ. And check out all of our show times and different animal encounter experiences. We're open from 9 to 7 all week this week, so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, so you can come out and get these incredible experiences that you might not get anywhere else, and to see all the animals so well taken care of, well fed, and this little guy, Sleepy. Paul Roma, what do you think of this cute little friend I have here?
He's precious. bring him home.
Yeah, you know, he
Just
looks
kidding.
real crafty. You know, no wonder they say smart like a fox. Look at that guy.
What about him looks crafty?
He's got the eyes, and he's got a little smile.
He's so
It's
precious.
like he's up to something.
He's up to something.
But you know what? Those are cool animals. The whole thing is cool out there.
I know, y'all have to go check it out. It's just right down, or up, would you say up 35? I always say down, but
up
it's actually
35,
up.
yeah, just up 35 towards New Braunfels over there. You know, and that's just the first few minutes of the show. We got a big show today.